way I am, if I'm here, I have 2 and 3. Gap 2, gap 3. From the front headline, right? I'm gonna use those same exact gaps to switch over to a 3/4. All I have to do is what? I can reverse pivot or just drop my knee and slide through to my 3/4. It's the exact same gaps, okay? I'm just talking about gaps right now so you understand. We're gonna jump back this right now. Does everybody kind of get that gist of that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Give me a second, we're gonna go full circle back this. We're gonna do something a little different first. So, being here, on that pressuring and pressuring and pressuring, and I have this arm already with that. I'll grab here, and just that reverse pivot here. Makes it very easy to move to this position instead of trying to scramble to take somebody's back. When I get to this position, we're gonna start attacking this arm with a nice chicken wing spiral right to break him down. Then we're gonna go into the chicken wing, the key lock from there, which is one of your 4 main key locks, cross face chicken wing, and then the crossface, or the chicken wing strangle. Sound good?
Better use me for that.
Fun for the whole family, huh?
So you better use me for that.
Chris has got it. Yeah, he's done.
Okay.
He's resilient. He's resilient. So how do we get this arm realistically? I mean, there's many ways to do it. Chris is strong, right? I never put my hand inside here. You never put your hand inside here without what? Cross facing into the next year. Now I can come here, can't I? Right? Okay? And remind me, rolling double wrist lock.
Yes, sir.
You can do it today. Or you can do it tomorrow today, like I did this weekend. Now I can come in here, because he can't roll me. He'll roll himself right into this, right? So that's safe. This is the arm I want. So pretend he's a table. I have to create pressure. So I'm going to drive Chris to his right to attack that arm. Now last camp, we did the chicken wing bridge, where I did a reverse tight waist, and we bridged him over, if you guys remember that. This is completely different. It's the same kind of setup. So I drive in, my hand is on his hip flexor. My hand is relaxed on his hip flexor, because when that hip flexor fires, I know that he's moving. There it goes. You just flexed it in. I can feel it. I know he's getting ready to move. That has to move. That hip flexor has to fire for his body to move. His hips have to activate for him to go anywhere. And I can feel it just by putting my hand on the hip flexor. Okay? So that's where I'm starting. So I drive in. I'm not just going to grab the arm right away, because then I'm telegraphing. I stay low, and I push. And then I hook it and rip it back to here and push down. You see his arms bending a little bit as it turns over? Just a little bit, right? Come back through, and I just touch. That's all I'm trying to do right here. I don't need his arm bent. Don't think that you need his arm bent all the way up here. That's unrealistic. It's not going to happen unless you wrestle the 80-year-old mailman. It's just not going to happen. It's completely unrealistic. But you can 100% get here. Can you jump up? It's stuck, right? It's shelved on my leg. I come through. I just want to get my hand up towards his track. From here, now I can come in here, because he can't roll, can he? And I start working my spiral, just breaking him down. When he's broken down, I stay heavy, jump over, now I have my chicken wing. You okay? See it? If you guys can't see, come down here, please. The hand is now locked. His arm is completely locked. For the chicken wing itself, I push through and hammer up for the first one. Here's a problem a lot of guys have with the grips on their key locks. You'll see a lot of people go like this. This is not a key lock. This is a piss poor grip. This hand must always go underneath. Now I've got his wrist. So pull it even tighter, and then what? Scroll down. So he's tapping me on the other side of that. Okay? You guys see that grip? I'm literally pulling his hand up in there tighter to use my cutting bones, twist it. Okay, Chris? Yep. There's that. There's 2 so far, right?
Sir.
First one was what? Twist the chicken wing. Come around. Do not grab this for any of them. Come under. Pull his wrist tight. Keep the cutting bone up and sprawl on it. Now, keep that tight. Everybody, yep. Come across the top of the head, S grip. Turn your cutting bone. Last one, across the throat. And turn the cutting bone again. And he can't move in any way. There's nowhere to go. Okay? This is a great hold. A lot of guys struggle with this because who practices it? You really got to practice it. You okay?
Yep.
We'll give you a break. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a joke. No, Chris is tough as hell. I'm not taking nothing away from Chris. He's tough as anything. But he's been in my uke every single week for I don't know how many weeks now because
I'm retired.
Maybe he's been busted up. He's got a fight coming up.
I thought you were retired, dude.
So I got to start from the beginning. You're trying to take it easy about this Kurt Woods. So we got to keep it real, man. We can't, no show holds, no bullcrap. You're not going to see me do nonsense. Last time, I think I told you I was making fun of this one, where you see the guy, he's like, I'm going to grab the chin, and then I'm going to come through, and now I'm going to, you're not. Don't want to grab my chin. Anybody ever seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to grab your chin, ready? I know you're not going to. It's complete bullcrap. The real way to set that up, what did we just do? What you married? Where's my hand?
Right headlock.
Flip them over. Crank. That's the proper way. I know. Totally different way. That's the rabbit hole. Rabbit hole just half back. Okay, sorry. So back to working on. Dale knows this very well. He's been with me for a decade. Since the beginning, almost, right? Almost. I drive in. Look at this arm. This is going to be